Time. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to talk about this lunchtime energy today. I've been looking at the astrology chart for the day. We're going to pull a quick card for the collective and let's talk about what you can do for the rest of your day to make it through lunchtime energy. Let's get started. Welcome back. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to say welcome to the channel. Please be sure if you like this video, like it. If you really enjoy this video and want more content like this and other topics energetically, subscribe. And hey, share if you feel like it. We want more people here to come, listen, chat. We have lives, all kinds of things going on around here. So come and chill out with us for a little bit. Now, also, everything that's stated in this video is opinion, interpretation, and conjecture, and the only factual statements are those of myself or my panelists when I have them and our personal experiences. All right, now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about the energy of the day. So I'm going to share with you the chart. You guys are getting used to this, getting used to looking at this astrological chart. So we're going to focus on a couple of things. First of all, you're going to notice day to day, there's not a huge change usually, right, in the astrological charts, right? So if this looks a lot like it did yesterday, well, that's because it does. But there's some major changes today that I do believe that you're going to experience over yesterday. I really want to focus in right here on this Mercury Pluto conjunction in Capricorn. What this means, right? We talked about this a little bit yesterday, but Mercury, very simply put, controls the mind. Okay. Mercury is all things thoughts, speech, kind of perception. My cat Gemini is wanting to join us now. Um, it is, how you perceive the world externally and how you perceive yourself from an internal perspective. Pluto is about transformation. It can also be, though. Let me put it like this: Pluto can also give us this kind of impression that something is like really awry, or that someone is trying to control. Right? Like Pluto is the investigator. Hang on one second. Stop. Sorry. Pluto rules Scorpio, and if you guys may have heard people talk about how, or if you know any Scorpios, um, they are really like trust but verify. And I kind of sometimes Scorpios can be kind of don't trust and verify. And then maybe possibly we might think about trusting. So they're going to investigate everything, right? They're the KGB, the CSI, the CIA, the FBI, the MI6, the MI5, the NCIS, and the JAG of the zodiac. So, but they're also a lot about personal transformation. So when a Scorpio decides, hey, this is going to change in my life, it's going to change. Period. Like I don't think Scorpios get enough credit for being master manifestors of their world and really assisting in the manifestation of our world or the world around us or the world around them based upon their own personal ideology and perspective. For instance, like the current president is actually a Scorpio. Um, I've seen a lot of leaders actually that are Scorpios, and they political leaders as well as business leaders and CEOs, and so they will have a perspective on the world and how it should change, and as opposed to an Aquarian, which is kind of like, what's the global, like, what's the greatest change for all, their greatest, the scorpionic change for all can really be based on, and this is no shade, but based on their own internal desire, need, and consistent change of self. They're also extremely good and very intuitive about leveraging other people's resources or leveraging the resources around them to effectuate change. Why am I going into this so deeply? Because if you're feeling today, and all this is happening, mind you, in Capricorn, which is the place of structure, the place of restriction, but also the place of order and the place of foundation, right? It is the cardinal earth. It is where we plant seeds to grow later on as we get into Aries spring season, as we get into Taurus, I have, as we get into Gemini, I think, and as we get into Cancer, the time of summer, right? The time of, Cancer, early harvest, Leo, family, and then Virgo, final harvest. So, at any rate, I said that's a lot. But the reason why this is so important right now is I want you to pay attention to your thoughts today. I want you to pay attention to your thoughts. I want you to pay attention to how external statements are being perceived by yourself. And I want you to really pay attention to how you are perceiving yourself. What is the internal conversation you're having that might be wreaking havoc on your external manifestation, right? Are you in the midst of, let's just say, like looking for new work, right? Or like, are you working your business? Or do you have a or do you have a cat that's continuing to want to come and really be involved in the video today? So, how are the things that you are receiving in and processing in your third dimensional mind? And then what is this? How's that affecting you, your energy? Is that affecting your internal conversation? And is this a moment in time where it feels like all of a sudden all of these old thoughts and these old like ways of like, well, I used to feel like I wasn't deserving and I got better about it, but now I feel like I'm deserving, right? Like, is how is all of that playing into how you're viewing the world today? Because we still do have, although it's waning, right, it's going away, we still have this conjunction with Saturn and the sun, as the sun's moving through Aquarius, and and so we're still perceiving like what changes need to happen globally for the collective good. We're still perceiving what that means for us. We're still perceiving what changes may or may not we need to make in order so that we can actually be useful or fulfill our purpose towards the collective good. And that can mean your family, your friends, and the earth in general, right? Humanity in general. So we are starting to see a lot of people coming into this realm of, what, I want to really honestly make a change for humanity. Like, I really want to do this, and I need to. This is all still happening while we have this beautiful dream energy in Pisces. In with Jupiter and Neptune there, like, really, like, this is also a time, this is coming at a time where for the next, I don't know, about 10 months or so, we're really going to be pursuing our dreams in a major, major way. And we're going to believe that we can do it like where we've never been able to believe it before. And that's kind of like, um it could potentially like interact negatively with this energy right here, but what I see here is an agreement. right? So, where you may have felt like you've been under this weird mind control haze for some time now, you're coming out of that. And whatever has controlled your mind before, you're like, I got to change this. I got to look at things very, very differently. Because if I continue to look at things the way I have been in the recent past or over my lifetime, nothing ever changes. I'm never going to realize my dreams. And this energy here with Saturn and the sun, both in Aquarius, is actually squaring Uranus and Taurus, which is like absolutely our daily, right, has to change. Absolutely our daily routines. We can't continue to do things the way we've always done them before and expect to get good results. Like it's got to change. And then it's also squaring the moon as it's exiting, as the moon is now exiting Taurus. It will be at some point today, a little bit later on today, and entering into Gemini, where it will be what we call trine, which means an and really absolute agreement, both in air signs. So this is going to give us this really amazing moment where we're just like, yes, I think I can. I think I can. Like the train, the little train, right? So we've got all of that going on. At the same time, we also have an even closer conjunction of Mars and Venus in Capricorn. Guys, this is propelling us. Propelling us. These are what we call personal planets. Mercury, Mars, Venus are all personal planets. So very innately, very integrally, very much within ourselves, we're just like, absolutely, we are done. We are done being controlled. We are done being told what we can do. We are done being told what we can't do. And we want to change our foundational thought. And this, interestingly enough, this Mars Venus energy, which will be conjunct by tomorrow ish, somewhere in there, is also sextiling or kissing cousin to all of this dream energy. So this is all, excuse me, this is all in absolute agreement with the universe, with God, with your higher self, saying, hello, hello, knock, 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 tap, 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 tapping on our windows saying, here's that dream. Yeah, it might look a little bit different than it did before. And yes, we might be going after it a little bit differently than we ever did before. But here's the dream as it is right now. Can we make a way? Can we work on going for it? Can you finally believe that you can do this? I'm going to help you figure out. And Jupiter is a gift giving planet, gift giving energy. So we are being given the gift of having dreams come true and finally creating a foundation for ourselves whereby our dreams can and will come true. However, it all is predicated on this Mercury Pluto conjunction. Are we going to get rid of the stinking thinking? Are we going to get rid of all those bad thoughts? Are we going to release them and say, thank you for protecting me, but I don't need that protection anymore. Instead, I believe in me. And I believe that I can change. And I believe that I can do this. And I believe that I deserve to have a beautiful, wonderful, abundant life. Now, let's pull, bear with me 1 second. Let's pull another one of our Sacred Creator oracles. This is going to be for the collective. So this is just a little extra energy, guys. Just a little extra something, something to take you through the rest of your day. And if you're overseas, this is something for you to meditate on and then put into that so that your internal self can put this into action overnight and you can begin to make this a part of your absolute foundation. So here we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Fierce serenity. Fierce serenity. I'm just going to read this to you, okay? That's a wonderful lion. I love that. That's a Leo lion there. Fierce serenity. So just bear with me one second. Here we go, guys. I have like cat dander now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fierce serenity. Fierce serenity. It's a quality that's embodied by the peaceful warrior and the majestic beauty of a resting lion. It's a feeling of power and one of flexible calmness in the center of a raging storm. Regardless of any fear or vulnerability that you are feeling right now, this card reminds you that you are strong enough to handle this situation. Stand up for yourself with love and courage and insist on integrity, both from yourself and from others. When the world around you is challenging your inner peace, what gives you the strength amid uncertainty? Root deeply into that truth, as being fiercely grounded will change the outcome of your current events. Now is not the time for brute force. Lead with love. The gentle serenity you project will be a steady force that will allow you to remain unshakable. Channel your love from the center of a pure heart and bless the quiet strength of your soul. It will prevail when it is given the chance to shine in the face of adversity. Go to your happy place. Go to your place of serenity. Go to your place of strength. Know that you are more than enough. You are fully capable. You are fully able. You are fully equipped. You came here on this earth at this time with everything you needed in order to, I don't want to just say make it, but in order to fulfill your purpose and to live an abundant life, peaceful, nothing missing, nothing broken. All right, beloved. Now, let me just tell you, if you yourself are one that's a healer, a life coach, wanting to become a spiritual coach, wanting to really step into this energetic healing, or you've got the gift, or you've got gifts, you're an empath, you want to help the world, I'm actually having a 3-day, absolutely free workshop February 18th in the evening through the 20th of February, and it's entitled Lightwork or Liftoff 3 Days to Launch Your Spiritual Business. I'm going to be sure that you have the links in a pinned comment. The link is going to be in the description. Go sign up for that. There are VIP options as well, but this is an absolute free 3 days for me to help you with your mindset, help you identify who you're serving, how you're serving them, and help you. This is a workshop, so you're actually going to do some work. We're going to get your social medias out there. We're going to get you out there. We're going to get you posting. We're going to get you going. So sign up for that workshop. And if you whether or not you sign up for that or not, if you want to chat with me about getting into my program called the Practical Lightworker, where we do both, we help you get certified and get the tools necessary and also launch your spirit based business. There's actually a link down below that you can schedule a free 45-minute consultation with me. It'll be the best 45 minutes you've ever spent. I guarantee you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so much. Namaste. Bye bye.